Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we're on Mines in the Babe, the T-26E4 Super Pershing. Now this is a very good match where we get, I think, top tier. I think this is a tier 8 match. I don't remember right off the top of my head. But I'm going to take the Babe to the fight. And by taking it to the fight I don't mean going straight up to the top of the hill because there are 3 ARTYs against us. So I'm going to hug the side of the mountain and head to the left side of the map where I can use, peeking around the corner to shoot at people and preferably not get shot back. Will that be the case? Only time will tell. So we're going to head to the straight left and most of our team's going to go straight over the top of the hill, which is fine as long as they can get the hill, because generally speaking the team that controls the hill wins the game. Sorry about that, guys. I'm still not feeling well. I've been up all day. We just got back from doing some 4-wheel drive mudding / hill climbing / trailing, and I got a lot of footage that I got to go through from that, and I'm gonna hopefully get some video up of that here before long. It might end up being a series depending on how much video I actually captured. I got a whole bunch of segments, so we'll see where that ends up. But back to tanks. We're almost to the engagement. Now we're going to push up here, and this Freedom, which is another T-26E4, but it's the hero tank. It's got the nice paint job and all that stuff.
Ready to fire on target.
And we have a Freedom right here on top of us.
Loaded and ready.
So we're going to move over to the left. Let that Freedom take my spot that I was planning on using. And then I'm just going to try to use this side. Now here I'm waiting for that Chaffee to get shot or come out, and he gets shot, so no problem there. And now I'm just going to kind of pie my way around the corner here to get shots on people. Now this is the Tier 8 Premium British tank, the 4202, and it used to be a Tier 10 medium tank, but they've since made it premium, and it is quite annoying to try to pin when only his turret is showing. But he's showing his hull, so that makes him easy to pin. And because I'm so well angled, plus spaced armor, there's no way that he's going to pin me from there. Shot into his cupola. Can we get another shot into his cupola? Now he backs off. Now watch where I start shooting this Super Person. Right in. Now that shot went a little bit wide, but you're wanting to aim at his. There we have a T-28. We gotta be careful with him because if he's fully upgraded, he's gonna hit me for 400 something a shot. But either way, there we hit just under the cheek of his spaced armor, right into his turret. And now he turns towards us, and we've got his machine gun port. So we just shoot straight into his machine gun port. As you can see, he's having trouble pinning me back. A lot of people don't know the weaknesses of this tank. And shot out. So he did pin me twice there. And now we've got the 4202 down there still shooting at us. And we've got another Super Pershing up on the ridge. Now I try to rush a shot, and you see the T-26E4, but he's broadside on. Like, I'm going to shoot right where his spaced armor ends, right in front of his track. And you'll see I track him, I get this track damage hit, and then he fixes his tank before I can get a shot into him. And I've got to be careful because their ARTY can hit me here as well, because I am right out in the open. And I'm trying to get this 4202, but I keep rushing shots instead of actually aiming. And there's the artillery. That had to be the M44 artillery. He put a hurting on me right there. Took half of what was left, over half of what was left. And now I've got to play extremely cautious so that I survive the battle and still can finish my tanks.
Ready to fire on target.
Now I'm waiting, and he had his cheek peeked out there, and I almost got a shot on him. But almost only counts in hand grenades and horseshoes. And so we're just trying to move around. We're trying to get into a spot where we can bounce damage and yet get damage, if that makes sense. So we see our guys are pushing from the hill a little bit, and I should be able to push out And we get the final shot into the 4202 to end him. Now we pull back behind a rock just in case Artie gets any funny ideas, because if he hits me again, I'm dead. And then I'm going to cut to the inside of the rock, just in case he places a shot at my last known. And I'm just going to push up, slowly but surely, towards the enemy base. And I want to pay that Artie back for shooting me.
Focus attention here.
So I am driving. I just knocked down a tree. That's not necessarily a good idea when you're chasing Artie and he knows you're coming for him. Because you can see the direction the trees fall, and then you can just shoot in front of where the tree fell. But either way, I want to get this Artie off the board, so I'm going to use the terrain to my advantage and spot him before he spots me, preferably. And there he is.
We've got a lock.
Now he's behind a dead tank. But we pull up, we put one in him, that's 250. He fires a shot too early. He misses, and that's game over for him. 44 damage in the kill. So 3 kills, 10 pins. Not bad, but a pretty good game for holding our side. We end up with 1,800 damage, 2,000 blocked, and 3 kills. That's not a bad game. So if you like what I'm doing, punch that like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.